Welcome, folks, as we are about to start Game 2 against the Pioneers here at Three Legends Stadium. We'll have one more game after this at home before we head back on the road. It's a beautiful Saturday night.
Both managers are going to be at home plate to exchange lineups.
Excuse me here, as
ground rules.
we have the PA announcer here going.
Appointed by the Expedition League. Home plate umpire Antonio Artina, and the base umpire tonight will be Paul Sedekase.
So there's the starting umpires for you. Right before I read Pioneer starting lineup tonight. I already get it from you, so I forget to go down there. Sorry, folks. As hitting coach Jacob Schubert hands me the official lineup from down in the dugout. So leading off tonight for the Pioneers will be second baseman number 7, Eric Smelko, followed by DH number 6, Tyler Garrity. Then playing catcher tonight, number 18, Tyler Davis. Then at first base, number 25, Mikey Felton. Then shortstop, number 2, Dalton Frank. Then center fielder, number 22, J.T. Walden. After that, right fielder, number 16, Jonathan Ponder. Then left fielder, number 35, Ethan Hergert. And then third baseman, number 4, Clay Cutter, with pitcher number 31, Derek Brown, on the mound for the Pioneers. And now for your Mining City Tommyknockers starting lineup. Leading off will be a new player for the Tommyknockers tonight. In center field, number 14, Jack Walker, followed by right fielder tonight for the first time as a Tommyknocker, number 3, Miles Hartsfield. Then at third base, number 11, Carter Dobrinsky, followed by the DH tonight, number 19, David Melfi. Then catcher tonight, number 12, Jake Mastillo. Then first base is number 37, Steven Strachan, followed by right fielder, number 32, Hayden Brown. And then the 8th spot, shortstop tonight, number 8, Mike Ruggiero. And then to round up the lineup, at second base, number 2, Matt Krager. And pitching tonight for your Mining City Tommyknockers is number 36, Kyle Wellman. And we'll be back right after this. We are back, folks, after the national anthem. It's time for some baseball, Tommyknockers style. As Kyle Wellman, number 36, will take his second start for the Mining City Tommyknockers, his first at home at Three Legends Stadium. After a tough loss last night, the Tommyknockers look to bounce back. We are 5-4 on the season, and all 4 losses have came with Tommyknocker mistakes. We're looking to play some clean baseball tonight. So Wellman does his final warm-up pitches here. Number 7, the second baseman tonight, Eric Smelko, will lead off. And as the Pioneers announcer, Zach, let me in on a little tidbit that Smelko actually is a switch hitter, first off, and he actually is a switch fielder. So he can field with either glove and either hand, which is pretty amazing. But we are about to get underway here, folks. As Wellman still getting his warm-up pitches in. It's a nice windy day here at Three Legends Stadium, but it's beautiful out. Sun is shining. It's warm enough. And you have this fantastic view from the press box that you get to see on the YouTube channel. Funny enough, I was actually talking to my mother all the way back in Illinois. I'm from Illinois.
Fans, we got to get the game started.
She told me that the background on the video actually looks fake. It's so nice. And I told her, I said, that's actually how nice it is.
2, 3.
As the crowd shouts play ball, we'll get underway here. Kyle Wellman on the mound. Number 7, Eric Smelko up to bat.
Way to go, crowd. Way to go.
This Tommyknocker crowd has been getting into it, and you love to see that. As we're about to get this action underway, live on YouTube and Mixlr. YouTube has the visual and audio. Mixlr has the audio. We are about to go. First pitch right now. Strike 1 from Wellman to Smelko. First pitch is 0-1. Here we go. Pitch number 2, 0-1 count on Smelko from Wellman. Wellman delivers. Swung on, and that's hit, but it'll back up Walker, the new Tommyknocker, who makes the routine catch out in center, and that'll be out number 1 for Kyle Wellman on 2 pitches. And up next will be the DH tonight, number 6, Tyler Garrity.
Number 6, Tyler Garrity.
Wellman gets ready as Garrity looks down at his third base coach for his signs on this at bat. Wellman, once again, this is his second start. He had a nice start in Casper. And here's the pitch. As that's a ball 1 to start off the bat for Garrity. We didn't see Garrity yesterday, as this will be his first time appearing here against the Tommyknockers. 0-1 pitch from Wellman here. She sets, delivers, strike, and that's 1-1 count now on Tyler Garrity. Top of the first here, 1 out. Kyle Wellman on the mound. Three Legends Stadium, beautiful Butte, Montana. And here we go, once again. 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled off for a 1-2 count on Garrity. As Wellman is looking to sit down his second batter in a row. Do apologize for any crossover, as well as this wind is blowing into the press box. It might get picked up on the microphones, but we will do the best we can today. As Wellman readies for the 1-2. Here we go. Sets, delivers, swung on. It's a little blooper. It'll get down for a single as Walker picks it up and throws it back in. Tyler Garrity will have a single in the top of the first here with 1 down. Up next will be the catcher tonight, number 18, Tyler Davis.
Number 18, Tyler Davis.
Wellman gets ready on the mound. Once again, there is 1 down, top of the first here at Three Legends Stadium. Runner on first. Tyler Davis up to bat against Kyle Wellman on the mound. Wellman looks at first, delivers. Swung on, popped up. It's struck in the... It drops foul. as that'll be a strike. But they could not make the play over there. Reminds me of last night when Miles Hartsfield was at second and ran all the way over to the bullpen. Made a catch falling over the mound. As Davis settles back in, Wellman on the mound. Looking at Jake Mastillo behind the plate for his sign. One pitch to throw, and here we go. As that is fouled off of Davis's leg, and it'll be 0-2 for Kyle Wellman. Wellman takes his time walking back on that 0-2. Davis digs back in. Wellman shaking his head. No, I don't want that. Yeah, that's the pitch I want. Here we go. 0-2, Tyler Davis, and it goes. As that goes down, and they go. I don't think Mastillo thought he was actually going to go, so he did not hurry up and pick that ball up, but that's a stolen bag off of that pitch in the dirt. It was a great stop by Mastillo, but once again, he took his time picking that ball up. I don't think he thought that runner was going to go. That'll be 1-2 on Davis. Wellman sets, looks at second, delivers, swung on, foul, down the third baseline. It'll stay 1-2 for Kyle Wellman. As we still have one out here in the top of the first. Wellman takes his time here as Davis gets his practice swing and digs in for the 1-2. Wellman takes his time as Davis takes a timeout. He takes a practice swing as Wellman was taking his time getting his pitch. Davis wants to reset. Once again, there's a runner on second, one down here in the top of the first, Three Legend Stadium. Wellman checks second, delivers. As that goes down, and Jake Mastillo makes sure to grab that one quickly to keep the runner at second. Like I said, I think that first stolen base there, he thought he stopped it good enough the runner wouldn't go, so he took his time to pick it up and then realized that the runner decided to run anyway. And here we go, 2-2 from Wellman to Davis. Checks second, delivers. Swung on as that is foul tipped once again. It'll stay 2-2 for Davis. As we wait a second here, as the home plate umpire will clean the plate to give Davis a little extra time off the foul tip. Wellman back on the mound here. It'll be 2-2 with one out. Runner on second. Once again, as Wellman gets his pitch. Sets. Takes a deep breath. Tries second. Delivers. High for a ball. 3-2. Be a full count for Wellman, as he knows that ball slipped out too early. You could see by his reaction. As we are at 3-2 on Tyler Davis with one down. Runner at second. Top of the first. In this game 2 of 3 against the Pioneers at Three Legend Stadium. Wellman checks second. Delivers. As that's hit. As it'll go right to Jack Walker. As the runner will go. Walker throws. Will not be there in time. It was a great throw, however. As if I was a runner on first, I wouldn't try to take second on Jack Walker out there.
First baseman,
and
number
now
25, Mikey Felton.
First baseman number 25, Mikey Felton, will be up with a runner at third and two down for Kyle Wellman. As I said last night, folks, the Tommyknockers have struggled to end innings. Getting to 2 outs has been easy. Finishing the inning has not. And let's see what Wellman can do against Felton. And here's the pitch. Strike one. 0-1 from Kyle Wellman. Once again, there is a runner at third and Garrity after he stole second and advanced on the sacrifice fly to get over to third. It's Wellman, sets, 0-1 count, delivers. As that gets in the dirt, great stop by Mastillo. He'll be 1-1. The clouds are out, so there's no sun on the field. Usually when the sun's setting, the right side of the field is kind of blinded by the sun, but we're good to go today. And here's Wellman. High for the 2-1. As it didn't break once again, he released it a little too high. And we'll be at a 2-1 count with 2 down, runner at third for Mikey Felton. Wellman has his pitch, sets, delivers, swung on, as that'll get down, and that'll be a run. RBI single for Mikey Felton, as it's a 1-0 lead here in the top of the first. And now the sun has came out, folks, right when I was talking about it. It's going to be a struggle for anyone in the right side of the field.
Number 2, Dalton Frank.
Up next, number 2, the shortstop, Dalton Frank. He came in a pitch hit yesterday and hit the home run that ended up being the winner. As Wellman will face him now. Checks first, delivers. Swung on as it's popped up. It's popped up, and Dobrinsky has it for the end of the top of the first. That's a 1-0 game here after the RBI single from Felton. And we'll see the Tommyknockers here come up in the bottom of the first. We'll be back right after this. And we are back, Tommyknockers Nation, as Coach Brandon Cowan jogs to first base, Coach Jacob Schubert at third, Coach Tom Carty in the dugout. The leadoff hitter for your Tommyknockers will be our new man who had the two flyouts in center in the first inning. That'd be number 14, Jack Walker. He'll come in to face number 31, Derek Brown, the pitcher for the Pioneers. This will be Walker's first at bat as a Tommyknocker, as he arrived last night. And just like everybody else in the Expedition League, new players will be coming. And here's the first pitch. High for ball 1 on Jack Walker. New players will be coming to the Tommyknockers here throughout the next week or two as their college seasons come to an end. And that goes for every other team in the league also. And here's the second pitch. Called strike 1. 1-1 is the count on Jack Walker from Derek Brown.
Walker out of Dixie State University, the freshman there.
And here's the pitch. And there's ball 2. 2-1 on Jack Walker in his first at bat as a Tommyknocker. Once again, he had the 2 fly-out catches in center. He's playing center tonight as Justin Green gets his first rest of the season. Here's another pitch. Swung on and hit, as that's hit, as Ponders going back. As it hits the wall, Jack Walker will go 3. And he will get there standing. His first hit as a Tommyknocker is a triple, Jack Walker. And up next will be playing right field for the first time for the Tommyknockers, number 3, Miles Hartsfield. And I'll tell you what, folks, the wind is blowing. Left field, excuse me.
Left fielder, number 3, Miles Hartsfield.
Apologize. Miles is in left field tonight for the Tommyknockers. And that ball was hit, and it carried. That wind took it. As Ponder in right field thought he had it, and it just wind took it over his head, and he couldn't track it. That's going to be the story of the day, folks, as this wind is kicking at Three Legends Stadium left to right, and any ball in the air is going to be taken. So we'll see what happens as Hartsfield steps back in, 0-1. As that's a ball, gets away from the catcher, but is kept in front to save a run as Jack Walker stays. And that ball gets away from the pitcher, but not enough as the shortstop picks it up right away. Walker will stay. Hartsfield digs back in for the 1-1. No outs. Top or bottom of the first. Excuse me. Here's the pitch. Inside, 2-1 on Miles Hartsfield. And once again, folks, I do apologize if any wind disturbance comes in, as it's blowing pretty hard in the booth. As that is ball 3-1 on Miles Hartsfield from Derek Brown, the Pioneers pitcher, wearing number 31. Tommyknockers are in their orange jerseys, white pants once again with the black hats. As that's a walk for Miles Hartsfield on the 4th ball. Runners on the corners now with nobody out. Number 11, third baseman Carter Dobrinsky will be up to bat. The Tommyknockers apparel
third baseman
that they're wearing right now, jerseys, pants, are provided by Up Top Apparel in Butte, Montana, proud sponsor of the Tommyknockers. As we await the arrival of 2 other jerseys to show off to the wonderful fans here. As Carter Dobrinsky digs in, first pitch. Ball's in the dirt. Great stop by Davis. Saves a run again. I mentioned this last night, folks. The away teams that have came to Three Legends Stadium have had great catcher play. Haven't allowed free base runners moving or runners scored. That's been a big difference. Here's the pitch. As that ball gets through, Dobrinsky singles as Hartsfield goes 3. The throw will be not in time as Dobrinsky gets an RBI single and Hartsfield moves over to third. We have a tie ball game, 1-1 here in the bottom of the first with no outs. Runners on the corners. Up next will be the DH tonight, number 19, David Malfi.
Number 19, David Melky. Melfi.
Melfi digs in here. Runners on the corners. Nobody out. Here's the pitch. Outside for ball 1. 1-0 on David Melfi. On deck then would be Jake Mastillo, the catcher tonight, number 12. But we'll see what Melfi does at the plate. Once again, 1-0 is the count. Runners on the corners. Nobody out. Bottom of the first. 1-1 ball game. So Tommyknockers drive one in to tie it up. Here's the pitch. Called a strike. 1-1 on David Melfi as he talks to the umpire. Here we go. Melfi back in. Brown sets for the 1-1. Runners on the corners. Here's the pitch. As that's outside. Another great stop by catcher Davis. As he's had some good stops here to stop any advancement on pitches in the dirt. 2-1 is the count on David Melfi with no outs. Runners on the corners here at Three Legends Stadium. And Brown delivers. Ball 3. It's 3-1 on David Melfi now as he steps out, gets his signs from Jacob Schubert, the hitting coach at third base, as he's about to step back in. Once again, Melfi is the DH tonight for the Tommyknockers as Jake Mastillo gets the start at catcher. Here's the pitch. As he walks Melfi with nobody out, bases loaded for Jake Mastillo, the catcher for your Tommyknockers tonight. Nobody out as Brown will have some adversity here to start off. And as I said yesterday, the biggest struggle for the Tommyknockers has been scoring people in scoring position, driving them in. So we'll see what Jake Mastillo can do now in this position this early in the game. Could blow this game wide open in the first inning. Mastillo digs in to face Brown. Brown sets, delivers, swung on and missed for the first strike. 0-1 on Jake Mastillo. So once again, folks, the wind is blowing in the booth, so I do apologize if you pick anything up or any crossover. Here's a pitch. Swung on, fouled off for strike 2. 0-2 on Jake Mastillo right off the bat, as Brown tries to go right at him to get out of this jam with nobody out when the bases loaded. 1-1 ball game, bottom of the first. Jake Mastillo up at the plate. 0-2 pitch from Brown, as that's fouled off to stay alive. 0-2. And here's Daiki Asami coming out and bringing out some balls. If you see him on the video camera, number 10 for the Tommyknockers. He started last night, had a wonderful start last night. Unfortunately, the Tommyknockers couldn't hold up on it and give him the win, but he did have a wonderful outing in his second outing as a Tommyknocker. As Jake Mastillo will come back up. 0-2 as Brown is ready. He sets, delivers, as that's checked. Called a ball as he checks swings. It'll be 1-2 for Jake Mastillo. As Mastillo digs back in for the 1-2 count. Here's Brown as he gets his pitch. Wind up, delivers, swung on and fouled off again by Jake Mastillo. It'll be 1-2 once again. So again, folks, we are on YouTube and Mixlr tonight. YouTube has the visual and audio. I recommend going there and getting the view of Three Legend Stadium, one of the best in all of baseball. And here's the pitch from Brown. Swung on as that's fouled off, just foul over the third base bag, as Mastillo will go again in the 1-2 count. As number 35, Alex Dilly, goes down there to go grab that foul ball. He pitched last night also, so I'm sure him and Daiki Asami will get some rest today. As Mastillo digs back in, here's the pitch. Swung on as that's hit through the gap, as there'll be a play at the plate. No, as they stay. Carter Dobrinsky stays at third as Coach Jacob Schubert holds him back. Doesn't want to take the chance with no outs, as that will be an RBI single for Jake Mastillo. 2-1 is the score as Miles Hartsfield crosses the plate. There is still no outs here with the bases loaded. And up next, first baseman tonight, number 37, Steven Strachan.
Batting sixth for the Tommyknockers, first baseman, number 37, Steven Strachan.
And here we go, Strachan, a fan favorite here in Butte, as he has the size that enamors anybody. You just know that he can clobber a ball. And so, bases loaded, nobody out for Steven Strachan. Here's the pitch. As that is outside. Great catch by Davis to save a run, as he has saved at least 5 pass balls in this first inning. And that's 1-0 on Strachan, and here's the pitch. As that's ball 2 for Strachan, 2-0. As Brown resettles on the mound with the bases loaded, nobody out, 2-1 ball game. And Brown winds up, delivers. Ball 3-0 on Steven Strachan. Up next would be number 32 right fielder Hayden Brown. But let's see what Strachan can do here. 3-0, no outs, bases loaded, and here's the pitch. As that's right down the middle just to get the strike. 3-1 on Strachan. 3-1 count, bases loaded, nobody out. And here's the pitch. Ball 4 as Strachan will walk, and that'll walk home a run. It'll be 3-1 as Carter Dobrinsky comes to the plate, and Strachan jogs down to first. Everyone moves over, and that'll bring up number 32, Hayden Brown, as it is now 3-1, bottom of the first, nobody out. Bases loaded.
For the Tommyknockers, right fielder, number 32, Hayden Brown.
As the pitching coach for the Pioneers will come out and have a conversation, it looks like they might have somebody jogging out already to do some warming up in the bullpen. But I do believe they'll just have a conversation right now. It is the first inning. Bases are loaded for Hayden Brown, nobody out, 3-1 ball game. As it'll be just a quick conversation. Hey, you know, we got your back, calm down, let's get out of this inning. So Brown will stay on the mound and go against Hayden Brown here, who has struggled in the homestand. He was fantastic on the road, but he has struggled with the bat. He's a great defensive player, but he has struggled with the bat here at home. And here's the first pitch as that bounces away, as Malfi will walk in, as that's a 4-1 ball game now. One finally got away from Davis. As I said, he'd been making great saves and balls in the dirt the whole first inning. As Mesilla will go to third and Strachan will go to second to face Hayden Brown now at the plate in a 1-0 count. Nobody out here at Three Legends Stadium in the bottom of the first. And here's the pitch, as that's outside, 2-0 for Hayden Brown. And here's another pitch, inside for a 3-0 count on Hayden Brown, as Derek Brown is hoping to get out of this inning here. Here's the pitch, as that's called a strike. Took him a second there, but it called it a strike as Brown has a little conversation with him, asked him a question, can't quite make that out, but it's a 3-1 count on Hayden Brown. Here's the pitch. Ball 4 as Hayden Brown will take a base. Bases are now loaded once again for number 8, shortstop Mike Ruggiero. As the pitching coach comes back out, as that'll be the end for Brown. As number 33 will come in. I'll get his name here shortly to come in to pitch, but we'll be right back after this, and I'll let you know who the new pitcher is. Bases are loaded here, nobody out, still bottom of the first. We'll be back right after this.
And it's right around the corner, Montana.
And we are back, folks, on Tommyknocker Baseball. I'm your broadcaster this season, Tyler King. As the bases will be loaded for the pitching change, number 33, Brandon Haston, will come in relief in the first inning, as it is a 4-1 ball game with no outs, and the bases loaded for number 8, shortstop Mike Ruggiero. here we go.
Tommyknockers, shortstop, number 8.
As
Mike
Davis has a
Ruggiero.
conversation with Haston, excuse me. These will be big pitches to start off this pitch. So, new pitcher takes the mound. Here we go. Ball 1 to Mike Ruggiero. 1-0 will be the count with the bases loaded, nobody out. Bottom of the first, 4-1 ball game. Tommyknockers. And wind up, delivery. Inside for a ball, 2-0 on Ruggiero. And I do believe that this wind is also playing a role, folks, as it's blowing in left to right. You can see the American flag in the outfield blowing hard, as any ball in the air is going to be moving. Here's the pitch. As that's a strike to Ruggiero. It's 2-0, or 2-1 now, excuse me, from Haston. So he gets his pitch. He takes his time on the mound. Ruggiero ready for the 2-1. He steps off. It's Haston. Here's the pitch. Outside. 3-1 on Mike Ruggiero, the shortstop for your Tommyknockers. Once again, there's nobody out here. Bases are loaded. Here we go. The 3-1 pitch from Haston. Here's the pitch. Swung on, fouled off. It'll be a full count for Ruggiero. As Haston will take his time to face this full count. Here's the pitch. Ball, as that'll walk in another runner, as Ruggiero will jog down to first. Brown to second, and Strachan to third. That brings home Jake Mastillo. 5-1 for your Tommyknockers in the bottom of the first.
Second baseman, number 2, Matt Krieger.
As that brings in your second baseman tonight, number 2, Matt Krieger. As these Tommyknockers are hoping to bust this game open even more here with no outs. Here's the pitch from Haston. Strike 1. 0-1 on Krieger. 0-1 count here on Matt Krieger. Here's the pitch. Called a strike 2 as he holds it, and I can see the corner of the plate over here, folks, and that was not it. I can't see directly, but I can see the corner of the plate, and that glove was not over it. But here we go, 0-2 on Krieger. Here's the pitch. Swung on for the strikeout after 2 nice corner calls for the first 2 strikes, as that will be the first out.
Center fielder, number 14, Jack Walker.
As that brings us back to the top of the order here as we've batted around. Jack Walker, who hit a triple on his first at bat as a Tommyknocker, is back up here in the bottom of the first. There's only 1 out here with the bases loaded for the Tommyknockers. Plenty of room here. As here's the pitch. As that is low, 1-0 on Jack Walker with the bases loaded. 1 out. 5-1 ball game here in the bottom of the first. Walker looking to crack this game wide open. Here we go. Set. Deliver. Ball. 2-0 on Jack Walker.
Oh, that was the pitching change.
As Walker takes his time here. As Haston on the mound takes his time. It is 2-0. Here's the pitch. As that's low. 3-0. Another great stop by Davis there as that ball hit the dirt. 3-0 count on Jack Walker here with the bases loaded. called a strike. Loves that outside corner there. Once again, I'll get told that I'm complaining by the Pioneers fans watching, as I did last night. But I do not believe that ball was over the plate. 3-1 pitch. As that is not, and that'll walk Jack Walker as Strachan comes home. Hayden Brown goes to third. Mike Ruggiero goes to second, and Jack Walker goes to first. It is now 6-1. Tommyknockers, bottom of the first. And that will bring up your left fielder tonight, number 3, Miles Hartsfield. As Coach Brandon Cowan comes down to give Miles another glove. As he puts that on, and he'll step in to face Hastings. Or Haston, excuse me. No, I've been jumping around on his name as I just got it when he came in. And here we go. As Miles Hartsfield digs in, 1 out, bases loaded. Here's the pitch. As that's a strike. 0-1 on Hartsfield. So that was a nice pitch there to start off the at-bat from Haston. Hartsfield ready. Houston winds up, delivers. Swung on as it's popped up. And Ponder grabs it, and it's going to be a play at the plate. Oh, no. Nope, as Hayden Brown stays, Coach Jacob Schubert. As that ball wasn't hit very deep, as Ponder probably would have had a good shot at him. They do not go. That's the second out here with the bases loaded. And that'll bring up number 11, third baseman tonight, Carter Dobrinsky.
Third baseman, number 11, Carter Dobrinsky.
As once again, folks, it is 6-1. Tommyknocker lead, bottom of the first. Bases are loaded with 2 outs. These Tommyknockers have yet to actually hit a nice ball with the bases loaded, even in this first inning. And here we go. As that ball is a nice one for a strike. 0-1 on Carter Dobrinsky. 0-1 pitch to Dobrinsky. It's wound up, delivered. Swung on and hit. As that's hit. As that's going back, off the wall. As Jack Walker will round. As the bases will clear. Boom. As 3 runs score off of that Carter Dobrinsky double. It'll now be 9-1 in the bottom of the first. As I said, folks, we had yet to have a good hit with the bases loaded in this inning. It had mostly been walks. And there we go. As Carter Dobrinsky comes through, finally, the Tommyknockers score on the bases loaded to clear them out. As David Melfi, the DH tonight, number 19, will come back up for his second at-bat of the first inning.
2 hits here in this first inning with 3 RBIs. David Melfi, the cleanup man, and DH steps in now.
As Melfi is ready, Hastings checks second, delivers. As that is low, 1-0 on David Melfi.
Melfi now the 13th batter of the inning.
The Tommyknockers don't want to be done of this first inning yet. Melfi digs back in for the 1-0. And here's the pitch. Low as it gets away, and Dobrinsky will get to third. As Melfi will take ball 2 on that wild pitch. And I know I've said it once before, but Tyler Davis behind the plate has saved a lot of advancing runners, and just in this first inning, as a lot of balls have hit the dirt. He's played rather well. He's only let, I think, 2 get by him here in the bottom of the first. Here's the pitch. Ball, that's a 3-0 count on David Melfi.
26 minutes for this on-run innings.
Dobrinsky at third here with 2 outs. Melfi up in a 3-0 count against Hastings. Here's the pitch. As that is a walk for Melfi. Runners on the corners with 2 down. And up next will be the catcher, number 12, Jake Mastillo. As Mastillo had to take off his catcher's gear, as he already had the legs on, expecting to be out there already.
Catcher, number 12, Jake Mastillo.
as this is Mastio's second at bat of the first inning. Once again, it is 9-1 with runners on the corners, 2 outs. Jake Mastio up to face Hastings. He came in relief of Brown, the starter. So it sets, delivers. Swung on, foul tip by Mastio. 0-1 will be the count. Once again, folks, we are on YouTube and Mixlr. YouTube has the visual and audio. Mixlr just the audio. I do recommend checking out the Mining City Tommyknocker YouTube live stream of this game, as you get to see the beautiful view from Three Legends Stadium, as well as some awesome baseball. Here we go, 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. As that bounces, another great stop by Davis. As once again, these balls are hitting the dirt and bouncing. He's done a great job in what he has been able to do. Mastio steps back in, 1-1. And here's the pitch. Swung on by Mastio, just foul down the third base line. It'll be 1-2 now on Jake Mastio with 2 outs. Runners on the corners, 9-1, bottom of the first. As this Tommyknocker crowd is getting into the sounds playing over the speakers. Brought to you by our intern Billy, who's in the booth with me. And here we go, 1-2 pitch, delivers outside for ball 2. 2-2, it'll be on Mastio. Here we go, 1-2, or the 2-2, excuse me, and here's the pitch. Swung on and missed as it's in the dirt, as they're just going to throw down for the third out. And that will be the end of the bottom of the first. It'll be 9-1 for your Tommyknockers, as they look to add on for the rest of this game and hold on to the lead for Kyle Wellman in the second start. And we'll be back for the top of the second right after this.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please.
And we are back, folks, as we will start the top of the second, as number 22, the center fielder tonight for the Pioneers, JT Walden, will come up to face Kyle Wellman, number 36, for the Tommyknockers on the mound. And here's the pitch. Strike one to lead off, 0-1 for Kyle Wellman. As I know he has been working hard in his off time to improve his speed and control. Here's the next pitch. Strike two on the corner, 0-2 from Kyle Wellman. As we are almost to an hour of playtime and we're only in the second inning. of this ball game. And here we go. Wellman sets, delivers. Swung on. Almost caught by Strachan, but it'll be a single for JT Walden to lead off the top of the second here. Up next will be number 16, the right fielder, Jonathan Ponder.
Jonathan Ponder.
John Ponder steps in now. The right fielder, teammates with the man on the mound, Brandon Aston at Georgia State.
Ponder takes his time stepping in here. Once again, there is a runner at first here with nobody out. Top of the second in the 9-1 Tommyknocker led ball game. And here's the pitch from Wellman. Swung on and missed for strike one, as that'll be 0-1 on Ponder.
But that hit was an RBI hit that tied the game. Eighth inning.
Wellman gets his pitch here on the mound. 0-1 is the count. Runner at first as he checks first. Delivers, as that's ball 1-1-1.
Now 1-1 on the right fielder.
So Wellman resets on the mound. Ponder gets back in, as it'll be 1-1. Runner at first, nobody out. Top of the second here at Three Legends Stadium. As he checks first, Wellman delivers. Swung on. Great stop by Mastillo, as that'll be strike two. 1-2. And Mastillo keeps the ball in front of him to stop the runner from going to second. And you can tell that Jake Mastillo he's got a little jump now anytime that ball is on the ground, since he was a little lackadaisical in that first inning. As there's a pickoff move from Wellman, and that's a safe call. So Wellman gets there. Wellman getting comfortable back on the mound as Ponder steps back in. It'll be 1-2 with nobody out. As he looks at first, and he delivers. Swung on and missed for the strikeout of Ponder. Great pitch by Kyle Wellman, as that'll be the first out of the top of the second.
Left fielder, number 35, Ethan Hergert.
And now left fielder number 35, Ethan Hergert. I do apologize for any crossover, so we have a fantastic PA announcer right next to me. Here we go, Wellman ready. Checks first again. And here's the pitch. Swung on as that's back up the middle. Caught, and Krager gets it at second as there's a bouncer. Great stop by Strachan to stop any error, but Krager made it over there into the gap with a great snag and tagged second himself. Tried to throw it, but he threw a bouncer. I don't know if it would have been in time anyway, but it was a great play by Matt Krager and Steven Strachan to save that ball. There's now 2 outs here for number 4, Clay Cutter, who is playing third base tonight for the Pioneers. The runner is still at first in Walden. There's now 2 outs here. Top of the second, Kyle Wellman looking to get out of here scoreless. As he eyes first, delivers. Strike one. Great pitch as it curves down. 0-1 is the count on Cutter. Wellman shaking his head for the pitch. Gets it. Checks first. 0-1 is the count. Here's the pitch. Outside for the ball. As it'll now be 1-1 for Cutter from Wellman, with Walden at first base in a 9-1 Tommyknocker-led ball game here, top of the second. As he eyes, delivers, swung on, just foul. Just foul. It had about skipped over the base, but it did not, just on the left side of it. As that'll be a 1-2 for Kyle Wellman. And here we go. Wellman digs back in. 1-2 count, 2 outs. Runner at first here for Cutter at the plate. As he eyes first, Wellman delivers. Low as the ball gets away. As Mastillo does not do it, he holds on to it, allows the runner to go to second. It is a 9-1 ball game, so he says just focus on the batter. So it'll now be 2-2 with 2 outs. Runner at second. 9-1 Tommyknockers. Zwellman gets his pitch here.
2-2 count. On
Sets.
on second base is Ethan Herger as Wellman
Delivers.
home, delivers, breaks
Swung on as that'll get down. As Hartsfield will grab it.
one, the run around third, the throw.
As they don't even worry about it, he goes to second.
Tries to advance to second.
Gets him out. And the runner will score. However, that's the end of the inning. It'll be 9-2 Tommyknockers going into the bottom of the second. We'll be back right after this. But I do want to let you know that Mining City Tommyknocker Baseball is brought to you by Jimmy John's.
Tommyknocker fans, we've got some fun and games tonight.
And we'll be back right after
First
this.
game that we're going to do is the
And we are back, Tommyknockers Nation, as Steven Straka, number 37, the first baseman tonight, will lead off against Haston, who's back on the mound. Here's the pitch. Called a strike. 0-1 on Steven Strachan. Can't expect any favorable calls here for the Tommyknockers, as it is 9-2 here in the bottom of the second. Here's the pitch. Called a ball there, as that's a 1-1 on Strachan. Again, folks, I do apologize for any wind, as this wind is coming right in this press box. 1-1. Here's the pitch. Swung on, hit right up the middle, as that'll get down for Strachan, as he'll have a single to lead off the bottom of the second. And that will bring up number 32 right fielder Hayden Brown.
right fielder, number 32, Hayden Brown.
An indication of things to come, perhaps. Tommyknockers putting up 9 runs.
Here we go. Brown digs in against Haston after the leadoff single by Strachan. Here's the pitch.
Pitch home for Haskell.
Strike one on Brown. 0-1 is the count.
Walk to the score. So every batter that came to the plate against Derek Brown scored.
Here we go. Pickoff attempt to Strachan,
This out.
as
Compare that.
that was really close to the first baseman's face there. Mikey Felton,
Enough math
I don't know if he saw that up into the end,
for that.
because that ball got right in front of his face when he caught it, as the sun's shining right there. He has no glasses.
Pick off to first base. Nice move from the lefty.
And once again, another pickoff to Strachan. Back-to-back pickoff attempts, as Hayden Brown is at the plate in an 0-1 count. Bottom of the second, 9-2, Tommyknocker lead. Here we go. As that is a ball. Oh, no, that's a strike. That's 0-2, as that umpire took 5 seconds to call the ball. Normally that would have been a ball, but he decided it was a strike there about 5 seconds late. So that'll be 0-2. Here's the pitch. As that is a ball. Another great stop by Davis there for the 1-2 on Hayden Brown. Brown digs back in here. 1-2 count. Strachan at first. Nobody out. Bottom of the second. Here's the pitch. As that is low. 2-2 on Hayden Brown. Brown back in for the 2-2.
Kick off to first base. A good move there. Different from his first. As that one was just a step off.
As there's another pickoff attempt on Steven Strachan, his third of this at bat. Doesn't even seem like Strachan's getting too far out there. As that ball is another one. So it's 3-2 now, full count. As that was too high and inside on Hayden Brown. Full count. Nobody out. Runner at first for Haston. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss for the swing and strikeout of Hayden Brown. As that'll be the first out of the inning, it'll bring up number 8, shortstop Mike Ruggiero.
Shortstop number 8, Mike Ruggiero.
So of the 4 outs that he's gotten, 3 of them have been via the strikeout. Mike Ruggiero at the plate now after his RBI.
Ruggiero digs in. Another pickoff attempt on Steven Strachan, who's really not leading off too much, in the same way that David Malfi doesn't really lead off too much, but he seems to be picked off, or have attempts on pickoffs a lot. Maybe they just think they can get a hold of the... As that's a ball, I think they can take advantage of something on these two guys, but they've never been picked off in all their attempts. As Mike Ruggiero once again is at the mound here, or at the plate, excuse me, and it's a 1-0 count after that first pitch. Here's the other one. Swung on, fouled off for a 1-1 count on Mike Ruggiero. Ruggiero digs back in as Haston on the mound. Checks first. Delivers. Swung on, popped up. As the pitcher comes, and makes the catch. As that'll be the second out as Ruggiero pops up. So it's 9-2 here in the bottom of the second. No lead is safe at Three Legends Stadium. So these Tommyknockers want to add on and help Kyle Wellman hang on to this win. As number 2, the second baseman tonight, Matt Krieger, will come back up.
Nice hustle by the man on the mound. And that's out number 2 for the 9-hole hitter, Matt Krieger.
Krieger in. As Haston checks first. Delivers. Swung on, fouled off by Krieger. I made this joke yesterday, but I'm dead serious. We had to get more balls as we fouled off so many balls out of the stadium for fans. Here's the next pitch. Swung on, fouled off again by Krieger, 0-2. As Strachan led off here, as he stayed at first here, as the other two had gotten out back-to-back. As Krieger comes up with 2 outs. The 0-2, here's the pitch. Ball, 1-2, just on the outside.
Grace Doucette, please report to the third base side. Grace Doucette, please report to the third base side of the field.
Krieger digs back in for the 1-2. As Haston gets his pitch. Delivers. As that is outside for the second ball. So it's 2-2 now on Matt Krieger with 2 outs. And Strachan at first.
Leadoff single started the second inning. Strachan is still there after a strikeout.
Krieger digs back in for the 2-2. As Haston delivers. Swung on, hit back up the middle as the pitcher hits it. And that...
There's no throw and a great deep. They flip back to second base in time. What a play by shortstop.
I would almost ponder that his hand got to that bag before that tag, but that's not my job, as that is the end of the inning. And we'll go to the top of the third here. Do want to let you know that Harrington Pepsi Company is a proud sponsor of your Mining City Tommyknockers. We'll be back right after this.
Tommyknocker fans, you can connect with your Mining City Tommyknockers.
And we are back, folks, here for the top of the third in a 9-2 ball game as number 7, Eric Smelko, the second baseman tonight, will come up to bat. Once again, folks, I mentioned him at the beginning of the game. He is a switch fielder as well as a switch hitter. You don't see that very often. And he'll lead off for the Pioneers as Wellman back on the mound. And here's the pitch. Outside, ball 1, 1-0. So it is a windy one here at Three Legends Stadium. I know I've mentioned that a few times, but it's played a role in this ball game. And here's the pitch. Strike 1, 1-1 will be the count on Smelko. So Wellman readies. 1-1. Swung on as that's a hit to Dobrinsky at third, who gets it and delivers, and that's an out. First out of the top of the third for Wellman in this 9-2 Tommyknocker-led ball game.
Designated hitter number 6, Tyler Garrity.
And here's the DH, number 6, Tyler Garrity. As Wellman is ready on the mound here. Garrity settles in at the plate. One down here, top of the third. Here's the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-0 is the count. Once again, folks, we are on YouTube and Mixlr. YouTube has a visual and audio. I do recommend going there and subscribing to the YouTube channel to know when we are live for every Tommyknocker home game. Here's the pitch. As that hits him, Garrity will walk down to first after the hit by pitch there, and that will bring up catcher number 18, Tyler Davis, who's made a lot of saves in the dirt, as I've mentioned multiple times already.
Catcher Tyler Davis. Stand up.
Tyler Davis up at the plate after lining out the center. In his last bat, got a good piece of it. Right at the center fielder.
So Wellman gets his pitch here. Davis is dug in at the box. Here's the pitch. Strike 1, 0-1 on Davis. As that breaking pitch for Wellman has worked wonders today. Garrity has a decent lead at first base. Here's the pitch. Swung on. Caught by Dobrinsky. As it can't get caught by Strachan on the throw back to first as it's a bouncer that hits the runner. However, great catch by Carter Dobrinsky at third base, as that is the second out for Kyle Wellman here in the top of the third. And that'll bring up number 25, Mike Felton.
First baseman, Mikey Felton.
Once again, folks, I do apologize for any crossover from the booth or the wind as it is whipping around here in the press box at Three Legends Stadium. As Wellman readies, checks first, delivers. High. 1-0 will be the count. Wellman gets his second pitch of the bat. And here's the 1-0 delivery. As that is another ball, 2-0 on Felton.
On the Pioneers' first baseman. Felton to this point on the season. Today was at a 4.40 grade.
Wellman sets. Checks first. Delivers. As that's fouled off for the 2-1 count on Felton from Wellman. Kyle Wellman gets dug in and on the mound, and Felton comes back up to the plate here for the 2-1 pitch with a runner at first. 2 outs. Delivery as that's hit. As Dobrinsky makes a play. As it almost gets away. Strachan keeps it in front of him as it bounces. Runner will be safe at first after Dobrinsky makes a diving play and tries to make the throw, but it stays low and bounces. Strachan fortunate to keep it in front of him. So runners stay at second and first as we almost had another throwing error from the Tommyknockers. And up next will be number 2, Dalton Frank, who had the home run last night for the Pioneers on the pitch hit. all of which was brought on after a balk changed the momentum of the game yesterday. Here's the pitch, as that is checked, as he went on that, as that'll be an 0-1. Once again, I got a little flack on the live chat yesterday talking about how the balk affected, but anybody who watches sports understands that one call changes momentum. And it sure did for Juan Cerda yesterday. But we're on a new day as the Tommyknockers have Wellman on the mound, and he checks second, delivers, as that one drops low for a ball. 1-1 on Frank. Wellman wanting to get out of this inning scoreless. There has been one cross every inning so far, first and second. It is 9-2, but he still has had one run across in every inning he's pitched, so he would like a scoreless one here. And here's another. As that one's low, it'll be a 2-1 on Wellman to Frank. Wellman gets his pitch for the 2-1, sets, checks second, delivers. Ball 3, 3-1 on Frank. Wellman stomps on the mound there. I think something was wrong with his placement on that pitch, as he looks to Mastillo for the call in the 3-1 count here. As he sets, delivers, strike, full count now, 3-2 on Frank. Again, full count pitch to Frank, excuse me, no S, as Wellman checks second, deliver. He does not, he checks on the runner. So he looks back to Mastillo, as it's a 3-2 on Frank. As he sets, delivers. Runner goes, as it's a little popper, as Ruggiero grabs it, as that will end the top of the third with runners stranded at second and first. Huge scoreless inning by Kyle Wellman, as it's 9-2 Tommyknockers as we go to the bottom of the third. Want to let you know that Tommyknockers are brought to you by Montana Tech University, who gives our players a place to work out, and without them, we couldn't do what we do. Big shout out to Montana Tech University, proud sponsor of your Mining City Tommyknockers. We'll be back right after this. We are back, Tommyknocker fans, here in the bottom of the third in a 9-2 Tommyknocker-led ball game. We're back at the top of the order. Center fielder number 14, Jack Walker, as he will face Brandon Haston, once again, number 33, who's back on the mound after relieving Derek Brown in the first inning. Walker settles in. Here's the first pitch. Delivery outside for ball 1 to Jack Walker.
Jake Bailey and Gary Winthorpe, please report to the third base side.
7-run deficit here. The Tommyknockers trying to add to that as the first pitch home.
Walker digs back in for the 1-0 pitch, and here it is. Delivery as that is low in the dirt for a 2-0 count on Jack Walker. Once again, this is Walker's debut game for the Tommyknockers, and what a debut it has been. As he settles back in for the 2-0. Here's the pitch. Swung on as it's hit. As Ponder will settle underneath of it for that one. As Walker will fly out to deep right field. Up next will be left fielder tonight, number 3, Miles Hartsfield.
Left fielder, number 3, Miles Hartsfield.
I'll tell you what, folks. Jack Walker hit that a long way opposite field. Imagine what he can do if he gets one going his way. So that's a bright sign here for your Mine City Tommyknockers. Speaking of bright, the sun has came back out and is in the fielder's eyes on the right side of the field. As it will be that way until it sets. And here's the pitch. Called a strike on Hartsfield. As that pitch went all the way across the plate. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Called strike 2, 0-2 on Miles Hartsfield. That was a nice pitch. 0-2 count for Hartsfield now. Here's the pitch. Low for a ball, 1-2 on Hartsfield. Once again, folks, we are on YouTube and Mixlr. The only team in the Expedition League to do so. Here's the pitch. Is that it's ball 2, 2-2 on Miles Hartsfield. Tommyknockers looking to extend this lead 9-2 right now. Here's the pitch. Below, and it's fouled off on the right side, as it'll stay 2-2 for Miles Hartsfield. And we are ready. 2-2 pitch. Delivery. Swung up. As the bat flies again from Miles Hartsfield. As yesterday he let one fly also. Once again, folks, I made the joke yesterday, but I think we're going to have to get the duct tape out like in bench warmers.
Let go of the bat. This time, at least it stays within the diamond's perimeters. Yesterday went over the dugout.
Third base.
As that will be a strikeout, by the way. I did not notice that. I thought that would be a foul tip, but I guess Hartsfield did not make any contact with the bat or with the ball when he let go of that bat, and it went flying on the right side. So Carter Dobrinsky will be up. Here's the pitch. As that gets away from the catcher for ball 1.
So far tonight, 2 for 2, 3 RBIs.
Thank goodness for netting, folks. And here we go. Another pitch. Outside, 2-0 on Carter Dobrinsky.
So a 2-0 count now on the third baseman with 2 away.
Next pitch, delivery, outside, 3-0 on Dobrinsky. And there is 2 outs here in the bottom of the third with the 9-2 Tommyknocker-led ball game. But once again, no lead is safe here at Three Legends Stadium, so they'd love to add on. Here's the pitch. As that's a strike, 3-1 on Dobrinsky.
Hitters count here. We'll see if Dobrinsky unloads.
Haston on the mound, sets, delivers, 3-1 pitch. Ball, as that will walk Dobrinsky to first base. And up next will be the DH tonight, number 19, David Melfi. With 2 outs here in the bottom of the third.
Number 19, David Melfi.
Melfi takes his practice swings here as he comes up against Haston.
Melfi at the plate, who has walked in both plate appearances tonight, scored a run on a wild pitch in the first inning. Right, will dig in to face Brandon Haston.
First pitch is the ball. 1-0 on David Melfi. Once again, there is 2 outs here with Dobrinsky at first and Melfi at the plate. 1-0 count. 9-2. Tommyknocker lead, bottom of the third. Here's the pitch. As that's outside as they attempt the pickoff. As he is safe. It'll be 2-0 for Melfi. And Dobrinsky safe at first there on that throw from the catcher to first base. As Melfi will take his time. As Haston takes his time on the mound. Melfi digs back in. Ready for this 2-0 pitch. Swung on, fouled off. It'll be 2-1. As we know, David Melfi has some power if he can get a clean hit. As Melfi steps back in for the 2-1. Haston eyes first. Delivers. As the runner goes, what a throw as he is safe! As Dobrinsky slid on the outside of the bag, and apparently the tag was not on there as the head coach comes out to talk to him, ask what happened. I'm assuming that tag was too high, and Dobrinsky slid on the outside. As it did look like he was going to get him. But as I said, folks, I'm assuming that that tag was too high. As Dobrinsky's leg hit the bag first. But Carter Dobrinsky, he thought he was safe because he didn't even move. He stood there. He felt he was safe. So Melfi will come back up for the 2-2. 2 outs. Runner at second now. 9-2. Tommyknocker lead, bottom of the third. He checks, delivers. As that's outside, gets down. Melfi will have a full count as Dobrinsky stays at second there as Davis once again keeps that ball in front of him. As there's been an uncountable amount of balls in the dirt tonight as Davis has done fantastic in what he can do. And here's the pitch. Swung on, fouled off to stay alive by Melfi. It stays full. Up next would be Jake Mastillo, who has his catcher's gear on and his legs at least, leg bottoms. He'll just unstrap him if he has to come back in. As Melfi digs back in here, 3-2, 2 outs, runner at second. Here's the pitch. As that comes in on Melfi, I don't know, I think that hit him the way he's walking. I think that got his knee. As he'll jog down to first base. And now, once again, as I said, catcher Jake Mastillo will come in as he takes off his leg protectors. Now there's runners at second and first with 2 outs. And a 9-2 Tommyknocker led ball game, bottom third. As we're almost to an hour and a half of game time in the third inning. Set delivery, ball, 1-0 on Jake Mastillo.
I'm sure head coach Antonio Garcia doesn't want to burn another arm here. Early into this one, bottom of the third.
1-0 pitch, Jake Mastillo, runner at second and first. 9-2, Tommyknocker lead. Here's the pitch. Inside for the ball, 2-0 on Jake Mastillo. In the on-deck circle would be number 37, first baseman tonight, Steven Strachan, if he were to come up. But Mastillo is at the plate right now with a 2-0 count. 2 down, 2 on. As Haston sets, delivers, swung on. It's a little chopper as he turns and fires just in time for the 3rd out. And we'll go to the top of the 4th right after this. Don't go anywhere. Tommyknockers lead 9-2. We'll be back right after this. And we are back, folks, as we are in the top of the fourth. As number 22, JT Walden will lead off against Kyle Wellman, who's back on the mound. Here's the pitch. Strike one. 0-1 count on JT Walden, the center fielder, wearing number 22 for the Pioneers. Wellman delivers. Check swing, and that'll be a 1-1 count on the ball there.
Wishes he could enjoy Gonzaga playing in their regional right now. Won their first matchup last night against LSU. The redshirt freshman getting to come to the Pioneers earlier.
And here we go. Wellman delivers.
1-1, that one.
As that's ball two, 2-1. So Walden digs back in. Wellman gets his pitch for the 2-1. No outs. Top of the fourth. Here's the pitch. Swung on as that's hit. As Hartsfield makes the play. I think he struggled to find out how far that one was going to go, so he had to go to the ground and get it. But he makes the catch out there in left field in his first start in left field for the Tommyknockers.
Number 16, right fielder Jonathan Ponder.
Up next, the right fielder, number 16, Jonathan Ponder. So Wellman retires the first batter and a fly out to left field in the top of the fourth in a 9-2 Tommyknocker-led ball game. So Wellman sets, delivers. Ball one. As Ponder showed bunt there. He digs back in. It'll be 1-0. So Wellman gets his pitch. Delivers. Swung on, fouled off. It'll be 1-1. As that ball went foul, number 33, Ryan Jacobs for the Tommyknockers snagged it and acted like he was going to make a quick throw, showing his skills off. We got a laugh from the fans. As here we go, 1-1 pitch from Wellman to Ponder. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. What a pitch by Wellman. It'll be a 1-2 count on Ponder with 1 out here. Wellman gets his pitch. 1-2. Here it comes. High for the 2-2. Ponder takes his time, stepping back in. Wellman looking at Mastillo. Has his pitch. 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Strike out of Ponder. As Ponder shakes his head, he disagreed there. As I've said in the first game, I'm not going to act like the strike zone hasn't been wild for both teams. As that will be the second out for the top of the fourth. As Wellman's looking to get out 1-2-3 here. He will face number 35, Ethan Hergert. Here's the pitch. High is a ball. 1-0 will be the count. Once again, folks, it is 9-2 here in the top of the fourth. Tommyknockers lead at Three Legends Stadium here in Game 2 of 3 against the Pioneers. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed for the 1-1 count, excuse me. So Wellman shakes his head, looks for his pitch here from Mastillo, finally gets it. 1-1 pitch to Hergerts, delivered. Call the ball. 2-1 on Ethan Hergert. Here's the pitch. Strike! 2-2 as it just caught the outside half of the plate. As this umpire has loved the outside away zone for batters. Here we go. 2-2 count. 2 outs. Wellman delivers as that is far outside. And it'll be full. 3-2 for Kyle Wellman. Wellman had his first scoreless inning in the third, looking to have another one here in the fourth after one crossed in each of the first 2 innings. Shakes his head, wants his pitch from Castillo for the full count. 3-2, 2 outs, and here it comes. Sets, delivers, called a ball as it walks him. As Hergert will go to first base, that'll be number 4, Clay Cutter up, who's playing third base tonight and his first start at third base for the Pioneers. Cutter takes his time walking up, gets some practice swings in. As now Hergert's at first with 2 down in the top of the fourth. Kyle Wellman pitching a good game. Here's the pitch. High and inside, as that's a 1-0 count for Kyle Wellman. See, gets settled in on the mound there. The batter gets back in the box. 1-0 pitch. He sets, delivers, swung on, down the baseline. That's a fair ball. That is a fair ball. As Hartsfield, that'll be a run. That'll be a run as one crosses there on the RBI double from Cutter. As that ball just hit inside the foul line down the third base side.
The Pioneers chipping away. They bring across their 3rd run on the West Coast scoreboard. Now a 6-run lead for Mining City.
As Coach Brennan Cowan's going to come out here and have a conversation with Kyle Wellman. There will not be a replacement here as there's nobody warmed up. And he's pitched a wonderful game up until this point after that double. As we have a meeting here, I do want to let you know that Mining City Tommyknocker Baseball is brought to you by Curse Stage, proud sponsor of your Mining City Tommyknockers. And they provide transportation from each game for your Mining City Tommyknockers. So show them some love. As Coach Brennan Cowan continues his talk with Wellman. Home plate umpire will come out as he thought he was taking him a little long there. As Castillo gets a good laugh as he comes back to get behind home plate.
Second baseman, number 7, Eric Smelko.
Up to the plate will be number 7, second baseman Eric Smelko. He is the leadoff man for these Pioneers. As Wellman hopes to limit the damage to 1 run with 2 outs. As he checks second, delivers. As that's ball 1, 1-0 is the count.
0 for 2 tonight. Is Smelko.
As Wellman gets his pitch here, Smelko readies as he checks second, delivers, swung on, and that will be caught by Hayden Brown in right field to end the inning as only 1 crosses. It'll be a 9-3 ball game going into the bottom of the 4th here at Three Legends Stadium. Tommyknockers looking to extend their lead. Do want to let you know that Tommyknockers Baseball is brought to you by the Best Western Plus, fantastic sponsor of your Mining City Tommyknockers. They house our away teams that come to play baseball here in Butte. So without them, we couldn't do what we do. Big shout out to them. We'll be back right after this. And we are back, folks, as your Tommyknockers are up to bat with Steven Strachan, the first baseman, number 37, leading off.
First baseman, number
It's
37.
the bottom of the fourth in a 9-3 ball game as Brandon Haston will be on the mound once again for his fourth inning of work after relieving the starter Brown in the first inning. And here we go. Pitch to Strachan. Strike one. 0-1 count on Steven Strachan. Sets, delivers. Called strike two on the outside corner. 0-2 on Strachan. Here's the pitch. So that one was a quick one, as that's a 1-2 on Strachan. Hastings gets ready. Shakes his head, gets his pitch, sets, delivers, 1-2, as now it's 2-2 as that ball bounces on the ground. 2-2 to Steven Strachan as the sun is starting to go down here, folks, and it's getting a little chilly with this wind. But it is a beautiful night in Butte, Montana. And here's the pitch. Swung on, foul tipped, but it goes into the glove as that is an out for Steven Strachan. And up next, number 32, right fielder Hayden Brown, who got that last flyout out in the top of the fourth.
Hayden Brown.
These Tommyknockers want to extend this lead as you can see, the Pioneers are slowly chipping away. So Wellman has pitched a good game, but these Tommyknockers need to add on more runs. And here's the pitch. Called a strike. 0-1 on Hayden Brown. Here's the pitch. Swung on, right back up the middle. Brown's got some speed. Play. Is he safe?
Got it! No, Michael Felton at first base. Makes the catch.
Whoa. The runner's on the baseline, so he can't be tagged out. There's no way that runner or that first baseman was still on the bag.
As Felton went full stretch to rein that one in, stopped it from getting away. But the first base umpire saying that he did remain on the bag and the throw was in time.
As Coach Tom Carty comes out and asks, how is that even possible? The man dove. He had to dive for the ball. How is his leg still on the bag?
Umpire Paul set a case, excuse me. I don't think so either. But it was a conversation still happening out there.
As we wait here and see what happens, is the umpire just walks away as he throws out Tom Carty. And here we go for the first time. The head coach of the Tommyknockers has been tossed after a terrible call by the umpire at first base. There's no other way to call that, as the first baseman had to dive off of the bag to make the catch. There's literally no way his legs were on the bag.
Oh, yeah.
And now Jacob Schubert and Brandon Cowan will take over coaching the game as the home crowd applauds Coach Tom Carty and his first ever ejection as the Tommyknockers head coach. And after that, that's 2 outs here in the bottom of the fourth, and that'll bring up number 8, Mike Ruggiero.
Shortstop, number 8, Mike Ruggiero.
The man dove off the bag. I don't know how that was. Whatever. Anyway, ball 1 to Mike Ruggiero. I'm sure I'll get called a crybaby on the live stream by the Pioneers people watching. Is Ruggiero back in? Here's the pitch. As that's ball 2, 2-0 for Mike Ruggiero. Here it is. High, 3-0.
High and away, ball 3. Brandon Haston in danger of putting another 2-out base runner on.
3-0 count here for Ruggiero. Here's the pitch. As that's strike 1, 3-1 on Ruggiero. Here's the pitch. Swung on, fouled off. It'll be full on Ruggiero with 2 outs here in the bottom of the fourth. 9-3 ball game. Once again, folks, head coach Tom Carty has been tossed from this game after arguing a call at first base. Please support our sponsors, and maybe one day we'll have instant replay. Here's the pitch. Foul it off. It'll stay full count. 3-2. And Ruggiero will be back up. It's 3-2 count. 2 outs. Bottom of the fourth. 9-3 Tommyknockers. Here's the pitch. As that hits the dirt for a walk to Mike Ruggiero. So he'll take first base. Number 2, the second baseman tonight, Matt Krieger, will come up with 2 outs. And Ruggiero at first.
Second baseman, number 2, Matt Krieger.
First and second for the Tommyknockers with 1 away. Instead, it's 2 outs with a runner on first.
Krieger digs in here, and he'll face Haston.
2 at-bats.
Here's the first pitch. Inside on Krieger for a ball. 1-0.
Action in the bullpen as it looks like Hayden Mulva is warming up for the Pioneers. Has been one of the best pitchers so far.
Here's another pitch. Swung on as it's a little chopper, but it went off the leg of Matt Krieger as he hobbles a little bit. As he'll get another chance on that. It'll be a 1-1 count now as he grimaces in pain. Sure, that doesn't feel good. We do have Ruggiero at first after the walk with 2 down here. And now the coaches, third base, Jacob Schubert. First base, Brendan Cowan will now lead the Tommyknockers after the ejection of Coach Tom Carty.
Stepping back into the back of the box after fouling that one off the
Oh, pickoff attempt. Great save by the first baseman there, as that was on the back side. Krieger digs back in for the 1-1. Delivers. As that's low, it'll be 2-1 on Matt Krieger. Heston gets his pitch. 2-1 count. Delivers. Outside. Call this strike as you get groans from the fans. As I am at an angle, folks, but that ball is not over the plate. It'll be 2-2 for Matt Krieger. Here's the pitch. Outside as the catcher about throws down to first. Hadn't the first baseman been ready, he might have actually had a chance there, but the first baseman was not ready for that. And it'll be a full count on Matt Krieger.
3-2 count, 2 away here.
There's 2 down, bottom of the fourth here, 9-3 ball game. There's the pitch. Hit, as it's going to be a fly ball to Ponder, who makes the catch. And we'll go to the top of the 5th here. Head coach Tom Carty lists after being ejected, arguing interesting call at first base. But we'll be back for the top of the 5th right after this.
Attempting to earn
And we are back, folks. It is the top of the 5th in a 9-3 Tommyknocker-led ball game.
Tyler Garrity.
As Tyler Garrity, number 6, the DH tonight for the Pioneers, will come up to face Kyle Wellman, who's out for his 5th inning of work in this 9-3 ball game. Here's the pitch. Inside for ball 1, 1-0 on Garrity. Wellman gets his pitch, delivers, swung on and hits, as that will be down for extra bases, as Walker takes his time there, had a trouble picking it up, as that'll be a leadoff double for Garrity, as that was hit perfectly in between center and right. Neither one could get there. Walker was almost there, but not enough. Didn't want to lay out for it and miss it and give up a triple instead of a double. So he allows that to get down without a diving attempt and makes a throw in to keep him at second. Now will be number 25, Mikey Felton, as Wellman has a runner at second. Here's the pitch. Swung on. Excuse me, that is actually catcher number 18, Tyler Davis, at the plate, not Felton. He will be on deck.
Out hitting the Tommyknockers by a score of 7-6, even though the Mining City Tommyknockers enjoying a 6-run, 9-3 lead on the West Coast scoreboard.
And here we go. Wellman readies for the 0-1 after that fouled off ball, as that's dropped for ball 1, 1-1 on Davis after the leadoff double by Garrity to start the top of the 5th. As I said, folks, these Pioneers have been chopping away slowly but surely. These Tommyknockers need to pick up the bats and help this team get this win. And that is a ball, as that's a 2-1 count now on Davis. Wellman gets his pitch for the 2-1. Check second, delivers, swung on and hits, as Hartsfield gets it. Runner stays at second, as that'll be the first out of the inning, and keep the runner at second base. As the sun is still setting here in Butte, Montana, right in the eyes of the fielders in the right side of the field. And now, number 25, first baseman Mikey Felton will come to the plate with the runner at second. 1 down, top of the 5th in a 9-3 ball game. Well, Wellman delivers. Swung on, foul. As that'll be an 0-1 count. As once again, this sun is shining directly in the eyes of anyone on the right side of the infield until it sets. As Wellman checks second again. 0-1 count. 1 down. Called a strike on the outside corner. As I said, folks, this umpire loves that outside corner when batters are up. Consistency is all you can ask for from an umpire in the strike zone. As that is fouled off, it'll stay 0-2, as they have loved that outside corner for both pitchers. And here we go, 0-2 on Felton with a runner at second. Wellman tries to put him down here. He steps out after Wellman takes a second to get his pitch. So Felton wants to reset in the box as Wellman gets his pitch, runner at second. 1 down here, top of the 5th. Here's the pitch, as that's low outside for a 1 ball, 2 strike count. Castillo to get his pitch as he sets. Checks second. Delivers. As that one bounces on the ground, it'll be a 2-2 count on Felton. There is a pitcher warming up, as it looks like number 9, Liam Sommer, is warming up. The hometown Butte kid on the Tommyknockers. As Wellman checks second. He delivers. Outside. Full count now on Felton after 3 straight balls from Wellman. Full count here on Felton. 3-2. 1 down, top of the 5th in a 9-3 ball game. Wellman sets, delivers, swung on, and it's hit right to Hayden Brown. As he makes the catch, the runner will tag the third, and he will stay there, as that's 2 down now for Wellman in the top of the 5th. And up next will be second baseman, or shortstop, excuse me, number 2, Dalton Frank.
Dalton Frank.
While we wait for him to step in, I do want to let you know that Mining City Tommyknocker Baseball is brought to you by Metal Sports Bar and Grill. I had lunch there today. It is fantastic, folks. Be sure to show and give them some love on Park Street, right next to our team store. As Wellman readies, delivers high for ball 1. 1-0 on Frank. Here's the pitch. Inside for 2-0 on Frank, with a runner at third base and Garrity in this 9-3 ball game. Last thing we need is for them to drive in another one here and chip away even more, as Wellman wants to hang on to this win. As he sets, delivers. Strike. 2-1 on Frank. Frank settles back in for the 2-1 from Wellman. Runner at third, 2 outs. As he sets, delivers, swung on, and it's hit. And out. As Kyle Wellman gets out of the jam with a runner on third, it stays 9-3 going to the bottom of the 5th for your Tommyknockers. Do want to let you know that Mining City Tommyknocker Baseball is brought to you by Dickey's Barbecue Pit. Fantastic sponsor of your Mining City Tommyknockers. Go check them out in Butte, Montana today. We'll be back right after this.
Watch live sports. Well,
And welcome back, Tommyknocker Nation. I am your broadcaster this year, Tyler King, as we are back to the top of the order with Jack Walker leading off for your Tommyknockers in the bottom of the 5th. We do have a pitching change, as that's the end of the night for Braden Haston. Number 39, Hayden Mulva, will come onto the mound to pitch for the Pioneers. Once again, head coach Tom Carty was ejected earlier in the game for the first time as a Tommyknocker. The fans were fired up, and it was worth it, as the call was a very questionable one, where that leaves hitting coach Jacob Schubert and pitching coach Brandon Cowan in charge of the Tommyknockers for the rest of the way. Once again, number 14 in his first game as a Tommyknocker, Jack Walker, will be up to bat. Here's a pitch. Strike one low, and be a 0-1 count on Jack Walker. As Mulva has an interesting pitching motion when he releases the ball. As that's hit, but it's right. Oh, he might have not. As that goes over his head, Jack Walker goes second, goes 3. As there'll be a play. No. Stand up triple for Jack Walker. His second of the night in his first game as a Tommyknocker. What a day. As the center fielder out there, and JT Walden clearly did not recognize that ball carrying as much as it does here at Three Legend Stadium.
Left fielder, number
As he
3,
took 2 steps forward and then turned around full sprint, realizing he misjudged that ball. As we are above Denver, Colorado here, about 5,500 feet above sea level at Three Legends Stadium, higher than Coors Field, where they have the home run derby most of the time in the major leagues. Here's the pitch. High for Miles Hartsfield, the left fielder tonight for your Mining City Tommyknockers. With Jack Walker at third with the leadoff triple here. Here's the pitch. Swung on, popped up, but it's in the infield. As Jack Walker just acts like he's going to go, the shortstop doesn't even pay any mind as he just stares at him. As that'll be the first out of the inning in an infield pop-up for Miles Hartsfield.
Number 11, Carter Dobrinsky.
And up next, third baseman tonight, number 11, Carter Dobrinsky, with Jack Walker at third after the leadoff triple, as Tommyknockers may finally be able to extend this lead a little bit after scoring 9 in the first inning and doing nothing into the 5th now. As Mulva sets, delivers. Strike one at the knees of Carter Dobrinsky. 0-1 is the count. Here's the pitch. Delivers. Swung on as that's hit directly back up, as that will score Walker. RBI single for Carter Dobrinsky here in the bottom of the 5th with 1 out. And then up next now will be the DH, number 19, David Melfi, who got hit by a pitch his last time up. He seems to be doing okay. It'll now be a 10-3 Tommyknocker lead in the bottom of the 5th.
Designated hitter, number 19, David Melfi.
Melfi digs in to face Mulva. Swung on and missed for David Melfi. 0-1 will be the count.
So Mulva finally allowing that first earned run. Had 3 hits allowed in his 6.2 innings of work.
0-1 pitch here, 1 out.
And 2 hits already.
As the runner goes, as that bounces, as he is safe. Dobrinsky gets a stolen base there. And that one is not controversial, as the last one was. The fans here will get stomped in the bleachers for David Melfi here with the 1-1 count. Runner at second, and Dobrinsky with 1 out. Pitch swung on, fouled off by David Melfi. Melfi takes his time. It's a little check. 1-2 is the count on David Melfi here with 1 out. Runner at second in Dobrinsky after that stolen base. Melva delivers. Outside. Close, but not enough. 2-2 will be the count on David Melfi. As this umpire has liked the outside away from batters. Here's pitch. Swung on, fouled off to stay alive by Melfi. 2-2 as he shakes his head. As he will come back in. We do apologize on YouTube as we just got our video feed back up. As Melfi will dig in for the 2-2, 1 out. Pitch. Swung on, hit, but it's a pop-up by Melfi. And Frank makes the catch for the 2nd out as Dobrinsky stays on second. And now up will be catcher number 12, Jake Mastillo, with 2 down.
Catcher number 12, Jake Mastillo.
Once again, we do apologize for that video interruption on YouTube. We are back and good to go. And thankfully, the microphone has worked well for Mixlr and haven't had any issues. So we're riding high now in this Tommyknockers broadcast. Here's the pitch. As that hits Jake Mastillo in the first pitch, as he takes first. Up next will be first baseman number 37, Steven Strachan. Once again, here's Daiki Asami bringing out some baseballs. He has a sweatshirt on now as it's a little chilly here at Three Legends Stadium.
First baseman number 37, Steven Strachan.
Once again, Steven Strachan is up. 2-1. Here's the pitch. Strike 1 on Strachan. 0-1 is the count. There we go. Pitch. Low. It'll be 1-1. Hayden Molva. M-O-L-V-A. Number 39 for the Pioneers. Here's the pitch. Swung on, fouled off by Strachan. 1-2 is the count. 2 outs. Runners at second and first in a 10-3 ball game. Here's the pitch. Swung on, foul, tipped by Strachan. It'll stay 1-2 with 2 outs. Right when I talk about it. Mixlr has went out in the microphone. We'll be back on in just a second. Thought that was funny. I jinxed myself talking about how good it's been today. As that is a ball to Strachan. It'll be 2-2 now. Sorry about that, folks on Mixlr, as the microphone went out. We are back now. Here's the pitch. Swung on and hit high, but it's a high pop-up as that is the 3rd out of the bottom of the 5th. However, one does cross, and Jack Walker, as it is a 10-3 ball game as we go to the top of the 6th. We'll be back right after this.
We have our turn. Lefty Rundle, will you please report to the third base
Welcome
side
back, Tommyknockers Nation,
to meet Aiden?
as we have a pitching change as Kyle Wellman, his day will be done with a solid 10-3 lead here. He is in line for the win as hometown kid number 9, Liam Sommer, will come on the mound to pitch for the Tommyknockers, as number 22, JT Walden, will lead off for the Pioneers.
JT Walden.
Jake Castillo jogs back to get behind the plate after that little conversation with Sommer. And we are off. Sommer delivers, swung on, hit. Great play by the first baseman. Sommer drops it as he will be safe there. It was a great snag by as it seems that Steven Strachan is no longer in the ball game. I will update you on that in a second, but yeah, Steven Strachan is no longer at first as Carter Dobrinsky moves over to first. And it looks like Miles Hartsfield moved into third base as we have a new outfielder out in left field, it would seem. We will keep you updated on that as Sommer ready to face the second batter in Ponder. Pitch. As that's called ball, 1-0 will be the count on Jonathan Ponder, the right fielder, and wearing number 16 for the Pioneers. Sommer sets, delivers, called a ball, 2-0. As that beats some groans from the hometown fans. 2-0 for Sommer on Ponder. He sets, checks first, delivers, inside, 3-0 on Ponder. Sommer checks first again. This is a 3-0 count on Ponder after that single from Walden. Strike one down the middle there. 3-1 will be the count on Ponder. Sommer checks first again. Delivers. Swung on, fouled off for a full count. 3-2 will be the count on Ponder. After that, we'll give Walden a single there, as it was a tough play. Dobrinsky tossed it over to Sommer. Full count to Ponder here from Sommer. Big pitch in this 10-3 ball game. Tommyknockers lead, top of the sixth. Swung on, popped up, but it's a weird spot. Makes the catch, what a play! I'm not sure who that is out there in left now. As I look at this, that might be Matt Morgan, but I'm not sure. I don't want to tell you the wrong person. But whoever that is in left field will update you. But he made a fantastic slide dive catch there for the first out on Ponder, as Sommer will face Ethan Hergert. First pitch is a strike on the outside corner. Once again, folks, they love that outside corner in this umpire. Here we go. Sommer set again, checks first, delivers. Outside, strike two, same spot. As I said, they've been given that outside all game for both teams. And that's all you can ask for is consistency. Here's the pitch. Swung on, a little chopper. Takes the easy out at first. As that's the second out for Sommer. Runner and Walden gets to second as Krager doesn't chance to throw to second, takes the easy out at first.
Third baseman, number 4, Clay Cutter.
And now that brings up the third baseman, number 4, Clay Cutter. With 2 outs here and Walden at second in a 10-3 Tommyknocker-led ball game, as Sommer has came in relief of Kyle Wellman. Sommer looks at second.
In his last at bat,
Settles.
also had an RBI
Delivers.
single.
Foul tip from Cutter. So that'll be an 0-1 count with 2 outs. Top of the 6th. As we are over 2 hours and 20 minutes of broadcast time here in this top of the 6th inning.
First inning. Since then, game has moved along. Clay Cutter trying to
Sommer. Check second.
Cutter
Delivers.
0-1, and
Low for a ball. 1-1 is the count on Cutter.
Russell's Automotive, your family-owned go-to for all your quality automotive repair needs. Shout out to our sponsor, Russell's.
Sommer. Eyes Mastillo to get the pitch. 1-1 count here. 2 outs. As he sets. Delivers. Strike on the inside. 1-2 from Sommer on Cutter here. This is a big play to strand this runner at second in this 10-3 Tommyknocker led ball game. Sommer checks second. Delivers. Outside for a ball. 2-2. The home crowd cheering on Liam Sommer, the hometown kid, as he checks second. Delivers. Swung on. Foul. As we'll have another go at it for the 2-2 on Cutter. As the Pioneers coach, first base coach there, tried to snag it, but it was just a little out of his reach. And we will move on here. 2-2 once again. 2 outs. Runner at second. Liam Sommer on the mound. His second appearance as a Tommyknocker. As he sets, delivers. Swung on and missed as that ball hits the dirt. Out, and that'll end the inning as Mastillo throws it down to Dobrinsky. And we will go to the bottom of the 6th, 10-3 Tommyknockers. We want to let you know that Mining City Tommyknocker Baseball is brought to you by Perkins Restaurant and Bakery, proud sponsor of your Mining City Tommyknockers. We'll be back right after this.
Dedicated to creating
Sorry about that, folks, as we are back. As that is hit, and it looks like a pop-up on the infield. As Franks makes the catch there. And it's balk number 2 of the season. And once again, folks, I complained about it yesterday, and I'll complain about it today for the opposing team. I don't know about those. I don't care much for them, but they call a balk and let the play continue for some reason, and that'll score a run on the balk. I do not like those, and I'll complain for the opposing team even. Here's the pitch, as that is outside for another ball on Hartsfield. 2-1 on Hartsfield after that balk and a ball. Here's the next pitch. Swung on and missed. 2-2 for Hartsfield. And here we go. Sets delivers outside as Davis acts like he's going to throw down third base line to get Krager back. Full count now for Miles Hartsfield with 1 out. Mulva sets. Full count pitch. Hartsfield swung on, and that is hit, and that will score a run. It'll now be a 13-3 ball game as the Tommyknockers get an RBI single there from Matt Krieger to bring up number 11, Carter Dobrinsky. And Carter Dobrinsky moved from third to first when they made some defensive changes. As I said earlier, Dobrinsky's now at first. Hartsfield's at third from the left field spot, and we are unsure of who's in left field right now, but we'll find out shortly. Here's the pitch. Swung on and hit by Dobrinsky as that's launched. As it's going. Not caught. As the runner will stay at third, and Dobrinsky has a stand-up double. As Hartsfield was unsure if that was going to be caught. It looked like it was caught out there. We can't see the ball from the press box. As the center fielder reached out for it, I thought he was going to catch it, but he just couldn't grab it. Hard to see out there. But Dobrinsky will have a stand-up double, and Hartsfield moves to third with 1 out. And that brings up number 19, the DH tonight, David Melfi.
Now back in front, as decided by the coaching staff in the dugout, is the limit for the Coyotes as they will no longer play infield and 1 out. Runners on second and third, Hartsfield on third after his RBI single.
As Melfi steps in to face Mulva. Here's the pitch. Called a strike as Melfi has a little smile. Disagrees with that. But it'll be 0-1 on David Melfi with 2 in scoring position at third and second. 1 out here, bottom of the 6th. Here's the pitch. Swung on by Melfi. Popped it up again, and he knows it. As Smelko makes the catch there, and Hartsfield acts like he's going to go, and does not, as the ball is thrown to the pitcher for the 2nd out here on that flyout from Melfi. That brings up catcher tonight, number 12, Jake Mastillo. And we'll see who's on the on-deck circle there, and we'll see who's out there.
Catcher number 12, Jake Mastillo.
As that is Matt Morgan in left field, as he is on deck. As here's the pitch. Outside. Ball 1 for Jake Mastillo with runners at third and second with 2 down here, bottom of the 6th. And so, yes, folks, the left fielder is now number 13, Matt Morgan. After Strachan was taken out, Dobrinsky moved from third over to first. Hartsfield moved from left field into third. and Matt Morgan comes into left field to replace. As we are now at a 1-1 count, 2 outs here for Jake Mastillo, 2 runners in scoring position. Pitch, swung on, hit, right to the third baseman. What a catch. That one will wake you up. And that'll be the end of the bottom of the 6th inning. As we go to the top of the 7th, I want to let you know that Tommyknockers Baseball is brought to you by Glacier Bank. Fantastic local sponsor for your Mining City Tommyknockers. We'll be back right after this.
We'll turn things over to A.
And we are back, folks, here live on the Tommyknockers YouTube channel as well as Mixlr. I am your broadcaster this season, Tyler King. And we'll have Eric Smelko, number 7, the second baseman, leading off, as Liam Sommer, the hometown kid, wearing number 9 for the Tommyknockers, will take the mound once again in the top of the 7th inning in a 13-3 Tommyknocker-led ball game. And here's the pitch. Inside from Sommer to Smelko. Ball 1, 1-0.
Smelko out of St. Mary's from La Mesa, California.
Sommer sets, delivers. Oh, outside. 2-0 will be the count on Smelko.
Didn't play at St. Mary's as a freshman in 2020 due to the COVID-shortened season. In 2021, batted .253 at a .323 on base percentage.
Sommer readies, delivers.
Played started 19-0.
Ball 3, 3-0 on Smelko.
In high school at Helix Charter School, he led it all 4 years.
Here's the next pitch. Strike 1, 3-1 from Sommer. As we start off the top of the 7th here. 13-3, Tommyknockers lead. Here's the pitch.
3-1.
Swung on as that's shot deep.
Right fielder's got a long way to go.
As he's just going to watch it as it's gone.
Runs out of room.
As Smelko hits a home run, it'll be a 13-4 game to lead off the top of the 7th.
The first of the year from Eric Smelko, as that one is sent deep into the cute night. He'll wear the sombrero, or yeah, there it is. As Dalton Frank will pass it down. The switch hit
Designated
Smelko
hitter,
as he celebrates
number 6,
the
Tyler
dugout.
Garrity.
After the lead is now cut to 13-4.
Still plenty of time in this game, folks. Tommyknockers don't want to give any hope in this 13-4 ball game as Sommer sets, delivers.
Now to Tyler Garrity. That
Strike 1 to Garrity.
side part of the plate.
The batter is DHing tonight, number 6, Tyler Garrity.
Right-hander.
And it's an 0-1 count now in the top of the 7th. Here's the next pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Right field, where eventually right fielder Hayden Brown just gave up on it before the track and watched it sail over the fence.
Next pitch.
1-1 now to Garrity.
As that's a strike. as Mastillo couldn't hold on to it. 1-2 on Garrity from Sommer.
Who's 2 for 2 on the day, has a single and a double, as well as reached on the hit by pitch. Will have to protect. Down in the count 1-2.
1-2 from Sommer as he sets, delivers.
Next one brings the 1-2. This one
Swung on to stay alive. It stays 1-2.
live, a defensive swing from the DH, but it does its job. Some more arms warming for the Pioneers, as well as the Tommyknockers, as both bullpens are active.
And we are back up here, 1-2, as the cheers for Sommer, the hometown kid. Here's the pitch. Calls him out, looking backwards K for Liam Sommer, as the crowd goes crazy for him.
Number 18.
As that's the first
catcher,
out of the inning.
Tyler Davis.
And now, the catcher tonight, number 18, Tyler Davis, who I've mentioned multiple times, has had some fantastic saves in the dirt all game for the Pioneers, will come up.
Pioneers trail by 9.
So a 13-4 ball game after that leadoff home run from Smelko. Here's the pitch. Swung on, 0-1
Caught in the on-deck circle.
for Davis.
And strike number 1.
As Sommers readies, gets his pitch from Mastillo as Davis digs back in, sets, delivers. Swung on as it's popped up, but I believe it'll be foul.
Goes 0-2 on the catcher from Fresno State.
0-2 will be the count on Davis now from Sommer. With 1 down, top of the 7th, in a 13-4 ball game after that leadoff home run from Eric Smelko off of Sommer. Liam sets, delivers, swung on, popped up, as that should be playable.
Catcher late throws his mask now.
As Jake makes the diving catch. Fantastic, as that is the second out of the inning, as Davis hits a pop-up to the catcher,
Get your pipes
Jake
ready.
Mastillo.
We got a 7th inning stretch coming up, and we're going to sing it loud and proud, so get your pipes ready.
It's about the 3rd or 4th time tonight we've seen
Number 25, first baseman Mikey Felton.
fly ball.
And that brings up the first baseman, number 25, Mikey Felton, after a nice catch by Jake Mastillo, as he clearly didn't know where it was when it first went up and saw it just in time. As Sommer sets, delivers high for ball 1, 1-0 on Felton.
And when you can't read it off the bat that cleanly, it's tough to come down with it. But Mastillo eventually did.
Next pitch from Sommer, delivers.
Mikey Felton now.
Strike 1, 1-1. Chest high on Felton as Felton shakes his head, yeah, that's on me. And here's the next pitch. Swung on, fouled off for a 1-2 count for Sommer to Felton. And here we go.
1-2 count, 2 outs here in the top of the 7th inning.
Sommer readies for the 1-2 pitch here with 2 outs. Top of the 7th. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed to end the inning. Liam Sommer gets out of it after the leadoff home run. It stays 13-4. Tommyknockers will be up in the bottom of the 7th right after this.
Fielder Matt Morgan.
And we are back here on YouTube, folks, as Mixlr audio is down for the moment. But we will get it back up as Matt Morgan, number 13, will lead off against Kip Gronholz, the pitcher. First pitch is a foul tip for a strike. And we are back, folks. I do apologize for Mixlr, as we are back. As this next pitch is a ball to Matt Morgan, 1-1. Number 13, Matt Morgan, is now in left field, and he is having his first at-bat of the day. Number 15, Kip Gronholz, is the pitcher. Fouled off for the second strike, 1-2 for Matt Morgan. And once again, the pitcher is number 15, Kip Gronholz. And the batter is number 13, Matt Morgan. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed for Matt Morgan as he strikes out. He's had his struggles at the plate.
Right fielder.
As number 32,
Hayden Brown.
Hayden Brown, the right fielder, will come up to bat with one down here in the bottom of the 7th in a 13-4 Tommyknocker-led ball game. First pitch is a strike that goes through the legs. 0-1 count on Hayden Brown. Next pitch. Inside on Brown, as that's a 1-1 count. With one down here, bottom of the 7th, 13-4 Tommyknocker-led ball game. But once again, no lead is safe here at Three Legends Stadium. As that one is popped up by Brown, it looks playable. No, he could not get it, as the Tommyknocker fans are enjoying that dive to try to make a catch.
Night sky, tough to read as that one came all the way over to the screen and right at the edge of it drops in for strike 2.
It'll be a 1-2 count now on Hayden Brown after that foul tip.
I'm sure Gronholz wanted the strikeout anyway, and now he has the opportunity with this 1-2 count.
Gronholz gets his pitch, sets, delivers.
Brings the 1-2 home. This one
Swung on and missed for a strikeout. Second strikeout of the inning, and that goes Hayden Brown on the strikeout. And up next is shortstop number 8, Mike Ruggiero, to face Kip Gronholz.
Shortstop number 8, Mike Ruggiero.
Walked in a run in the first inning. Popped up, walked in, and then singled. He scored on the balk in the bottom of the 6th.
And here's the first pitch. Swung on, popped up, as that will be 1-2-3, as we'll go to the top of the 8th here in a 13-4 ball game. Tommyknockers lead. Do want to let you know that Mining City Tommyknockers are brought to you by ButteAuto.com. If you're looking for a new car, head on over to Butte Auto, where their massive selection of top quality new and pre-owned vehicles provide customers with options that fit budgets of all sizes. Check them out on Harrison Avenue in Butte, Montana today. We'll be back right after this.
This will be the last call for alcohol.
We are back here, folks, on Tommyknockers Baseball Network. It is now the top of the 8th inning here, almost 3 hours in, as we have a new pitcher, as Liam Sommer is done for the night after a good outing, after giving up that home run last inning. So we have number 27, Marty Carnahan, on the mound. It's his second appearance for the Tommyknockers on the mound. He has hit as a DH for us yesterday.
Tommyknocker Baseball.
As Jake Mastillo comes out, has a conversation with Marty. Number 2, the shortstop, Dalton Frank, will be up to bat to lead off the top of the 8th.
Leading off for the inning for the Pioneers, shortstop number 2, Dalton Frank.
Frank takes his practice swings here as we're about to begin the top of the 8th at 3 Legend Stadium here, Butte, Montana. Do want to let you know this is game 2 of 3. Tomorrow night is the final game against the Pioneers, as well as the final game of the homestand before we hit the road again. Here's the first pitch. Tomorrow night's game is an early one. It starts at 5:35. That's the first pitch time. Should be a beautiful Sunday here in Butte, Montana, so come on out. And here we go. Carnahan, second pitch. Strike. 1-1 count now on Frank, as he clearly did not like that call. He looked disappointed there as he steps back in. 1-1 is the count from Marty Carnahan. Here's the pitch. Called a ball 2-1 on Frank. Once again, this is a 13-4 Tommyknocker-led ball game, but no lead is safe at 3 Legend Stadium, as I've said multiple times today. Here's Carnahan. Called a ball 3-1. Gets a groan from the fans, as that's been a strike pretty much all day on the inside there. But Carnahan shakes it off. 3-1 count here. Delivers. As that is a walk, in the first batter he faces, not said bases, as the runner goes to first base. As Carnahan will now face number 22, J.T. Walden.
Number 22, center fielder J.T. Walton.
Walden digs in, runner at first, nobody out here. Marty Carnahan, number 27, on the mound for the Tommyknockers. Here's the pitch. Strike 1. If you keep throwing it on that outside corner, you might just get the call. So we've learned all game. 0-1 pitch from Marty Carnahan, runner at first. Nobody out here. Pitch. Swung on, as that's hit high, but it'll be a pop-up. Jack Walker grabs it for the first out of the inning, as it'll be tossed in, and the runner will go back to first. And now, number 16, Jonathan Ponder, will be up to face Carnahan.
Number 16, right fielder Jonathan Ponder.
As I've said all game, we are on Mixlr and YouTube. On YouTube, you can search Mining City Tommyknockers, and the live stream will pop up, as well as all of the other games we've streamed live. And on Mixlr, the Mining City Tommyknockers is what you have to search, and every single game we've ever played will be on there in audio. And here we go. Carnahan readies, delivers, swung on, as it's hit high, but it could be a pop-up. No, as it goes foul, and out of the stadium, Hayden Brown runs all the way to the fence. But it'll still be a strike for Ponder. 0-1.
Ponder, the right-handed hitter, his open stance, has his left foot to the left of his right foot in the batter's box, and plants the toes of the foot into the dirt.
Carnahan sets as he checks first, delivers, as that gets away from Mastillo, and that will give Frank to second base. So that'll now be 1-1 with 1 out here, and Frank in scoring position at second. In a 13-4 Tommyknocker-led ball game, top of the 8th. Ponder up in a 1-1 count. Carnahan sets, delivers, High, right in front of his face. There. 2-1 is the count. Carnahan checks second, delivers. Swung on and missed. As Ponder looked like he had some power behind that one. It'll now be 2-2. If you're on the YouTube, you get to see this beautiful visual. The lights are shining in Butte right now. As Carnahan checks second, 2-2 pitch, delivers. Outside for ball 3, 3-2 from Carnahan. As Carnahan gets his pitch from Castillo. Ponder at the plate. 3-2. Here's pitch. Swung on. Stays alive for Ponder. It'll be 3-2 once again.
Ponder from Lawrenceville, Georgia. Only 7 starts.
Sets. Delivers. Swung on and missed for the strikeout of Ponder on the 3-2. 2 outs now with a runner at second in the top of the 8th. 4 outs to go for the Tommyknockers here. And that brings up number 35,
Fielder,
Ethan
number 35,
Hergert.
Ethan Hergert.
As the fans get a little stomp for Marty as he faces Hergert here with 2 down and a runner at second. Here's the pitch. Swung on, hit back to Marty. What a catch! As he tosses it over to first for the out. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It stays 13-4 Tommyknockers. We'll be back here in a second, but before I go, I want to let you know that Tommyknockers are sponsored by Montana's Rib and Chop House. It's always the best in Butte. Always the best in Butte. In Harrison Avenue, Butte, Montana. Go support our sponsors. They allow us to do what we do here. We'll be back in the bottom of the 8th right after this.
$50,000.
And welcome back to Tommyknockers Nation.
Leading
As
off
Matt
for the
Krager, the second
Tommyknockers
baseman for your Mining City Tommyknockers,
Matt
is up to
Krager.
bat and waste no time as that is foul tipped from Gronholtz, who takes the mound again here in the bottom of the 8th. It is now an 0-1 count on Matt Krager to begin the bottom of the 8th in a 13-4 ball game. Tommyknockers lead.
9 of those
Sets, delivers,
coming in the first inning.
as that is outside, 1-1 on Krieger. Krieger back in, 1-1. Gronholtz waste no time, pitch. Swung on and missed by Krieger. 1-2 is the count.
He is 1 for 3 on the day. Had a single in the second inning. And 2 out in the fourth.
Well,
Also walked and scored in the 6th inning.
Krieger back in. Here's the pitch from Grongholz. Swung on. Gets away as Davis grabs it, throws, and that is an out there for the first out of the bottom of the 8th. As Krieger strikes out but runs down there after the ball is dropped by the catcher. We are back to the top of the order as center fielder Jack Walker, wearing number 14 in his debut for the Tommyknockers, is back up here with one down. As we are over 3 hours of game time here. Here is Grongholz. Swung on, is fouled off by Walker. 0-1 will be the count. Walker steps back in, faces Grongholz, who's pitched well. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed by Jack Walker as Grongholz has a 0-2 count now with one down in the bottom of the 8th. Don't know what it is about these Tommyknockers, but when a position player or a utility pitcher comes in, they can't seem to hit him. Here's Grongholz as that one hits the dirt way before the plate, as that'll be a 1-2 count on Jack Walker. And here we go. 1-2 pitch from Grongholz. Inside, almost hits him. 2-2 now is the count after that pitch. Grongholz wastes no time, delivers as that one bounces off the dirt. Full count now for Jack Walker with one down in the bottom of the 8th in a 13-4, ball game. Tommyknockers lead.
The logos broadcast Zach McKinstry. You can stop in at logos and guys will custom design it, print it, and have it ready.
And here you go. Next pitch. Swung on and misses. Jack Walker goes down to one knee, as that is another strikeout for Grongholz, as he has been on fire since he's came in. And as I've said once again, the Spuds have Bryson Vaughn, who is a utility player, and the Tommyknockers cannot seem to hit him when he's on the mound. And now Kip Grongholz is a utility player, and they can't seem to touch him either.
Number 3, who's left fielder, number 3, Miles Hartsfield.
And now Hartsfield is up, and here's the pitch from Grongholz. Waste no time. Strike one. Here's the pitch. Inside 1-1 on Miles Hartsfield, who's now at third base for the Tommyknockers after starting in left field. As he takes his time, calls for a timeout, wants to readjust. Hopefully he holds on to that bat. And here's the pitch. Called a strike. That's 1-2 now as that ball gets away from Davis as he throws it over Kip Grongholz's head there. No damage, no hard foul there, so there's nobody on base. And here we go, here's the pitch. As that hits the dirt, it'll be a 2-2 count on Miles Hartsfield with 2 outs here, bottom of the 8th. Tommyknockers are 3 outs away in the top of the 9th from winning this second ball game. Here's the pitch. Inside, it'll be a full count on Miles Hartsfield with 2 outs here. 13-4, Tommyknocker lead, bottom of the 8th. As Grongholz wastes no time, sets, delivers. Walks Miles Hartsfield, and that brings up Carter Dobrinsky, number 11, the third baseman.
Third baseman, number 11, Carter Dobrinsky.
Once again, I do apologize for any crossover in the booth and or wind blowing. As Carter Dobrinsky steps into the box to face Grongholz with 2 outs here and a runner on first. Here's the pitch. It's a quick step. So that's a ball. As Dobrinsky settles back in for the 1-0 pitch. Gronholz delivers. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Nice slide step.
He sets. Delivers. Inside and high for a 2-1 count on Dobrinsky.
Count 2-1 on Dobrinsky now. Gronholz still searching for the third out.
Gronholz gets his pitch here. 2-1. Delivers. Outside. 3-1 on Carter Dobrinsky with 2 down. Runner on first. 13-4 ball game.
Carter Dobrinsky out of Tarleton State.
Here's the pitch. Swung on. Popped up.
High to the right side.
It's going to go foul, as that'll be a full count for Carter Dobrinsky with 2 outs and a runner on first.
Full count.
As there is somebody warming up for the Tommyknockers in the bullpen,
Field will go with the pitch.
and he is a sidearm submarine thrower. I would imagine that would be Jason Kremlich after Connor Phelan went last night.
Keeps to first.
But we'll see,
Nods at his side.
as it's a full count here. Gronholz to Dobrinsky. As that is a walk to Dobrinsky, as he'll take first. Hartsfield goes to second, and up comes the DH, David Malfi.
A stellar day by the third baseman. Keeps this bottom of the 8th alive.
Designated hitter, number 19, David Malfi.
Two walks. Hit by pitch. That's over 2 on the day, but has reached base 3 times. Has run as well. Came around the
Malfi settles in to face Gronholz. 2 men on, 2 outs. Pitch. First pitch is in the dirt.
blocked by Davis and the count 1-0.
1-0 count on David Malfi.
Almost cruised through the first 2 batters with back-to-back strikeouts. But back-to-back walks on 3-2 pitches.
As Malfi digs back in for the 1-0 pitch.
Bottom of the 8th inning. Just breaking ball.
Called a strike on Malfi. 1-1. As he readjusts the gloves.
Count 1.
Steps back in.
Melby.
Gronholz throws outside for a ball. 2-1 on David Malfi.
Melby's gone. Wagner. Teammates there with Mike Rusciero. This one now
Fouled off. It'll be a 2-2 count now for Malfi.
as Gronholz tries to avoid his 4th straight full count to a batter.
As Kip Gronholz
Over the plate here.
made quick work of the first 2 batters. The next 2 got on base here, second and first, and David Malfi here is up with the 2-2.
Toward the top of the 9th.
Here's the pitch.
Gronholz 2-2.
As that's called a looking strike, as Malfi just has to eat it.
As a couple of walks were
He does not like that call, but it is what it is. As we go to the top of the 9th, it is a 13-4 game here. 3 outs to go for your Tommyknockers. We'll be back right after this. Don't go anywhere.
Series and the final game of this
And welcome back, Tommyknockers Nation. I'm your broadcaster for the season, Tyler King. Tommyknockers have a 13-4 lead here in the top of the ninth. We need 3 outs to take this win and have 1-1 here. As Jake Mastillo has a nice throw there that goes over Miles Hartsfield's head. But we do have a pitching change here as Marty Carnahan pitches that last inning. We now have number 23, Jason Kremlich, up on the mound. And he is a submarine sidearm pitcher. 1 of 2, as we saw Connor Phelan last night, who pitched a beautiful game. As we will now see Jason Kremlich in his second outing as a Tommyknockers pitcher.
Leading off the inning for the
He will need 3 outs
number 4, Clay Cutter.
to get this win for Kyle Wellman, as the Tommyknockers are up 9 in the top of the ninth. 3 outs to go. And here we go, as Kremlich is ready. Delivers outside for ball 1. 1-0, as that one wasn't close. Kremlich has a crazy action across the plate. It's so weird for batters who aren't used to a sidearm submarine pitcher. 1-0 pitch. 2-0 from Kremlich, as that next pitch is outside. Pitch. Kremlich readies. Sets, delivers. As that's hit back up center field there, and that'll be a single for Clay Cutter to lead off the bottom of the ninth off of Jason Kremlich. The beauty of sidearmers is getting balls on the ground as long as they don't sail the ball high. So let's see what happens here with Jason Kremlich on the mound as the top of the order comes up. Number 7, Eric Smelko, second baseman tonight for the Pioneers, comes up to bat with no one out and a runner at first. Top of the ninth, 9-run ball game, 13-4 Tommyknocker lead. Here's the pitch. Strike 1 from Kremlich. 0-1 will be the count for Smelko.
Smelko's last at bat was a solo home run to right field.
Here's the pitch. Swung on, fouled off for 0-2 count on Smelko. Once again, when you're used to seeing normal pitchers that come straight down across the plate, and then you get a submariner that comes across the plate from left to right, or right to left, whichever way you're facing. For him, it'd be right to left. For me, it's left to right. As he resets here, the spin on the ball is different, and the delivery of the ball is different. So here we go. Next pitch. Swung on. Foul, just foul. No argument from the first base coach, so I do believe that was a foul ball. It was close.
First base coach Jackson Cobb giving the sign of inches.
That would have been a big hit there for Smelko. So 0-2 it remains with no outs. Runner at first. 3 outs to go for this Tommyknocker winner. The second one at home. And here's Kremlich. Sets, delivers, swung on to stay alive. It'll stay 0-2.
Not going down easy.
So Kremlich back on the mound, gets his sign from Mastillo. There's a runner at first, nobody out here. 0-2 count. As he sets, delivers, calls him out, looking backwards K for Smelko, as Smelko sits there and stares at the umpire like, are you kidding me? And that will bring up the DH tonight, number 6, Tyler Garrity.
Tyler Garrity.
So the runner stays at first after that strikeout of Smelko, the leadoff hitter. 1 down, 2 more outs needed. Here's the pitch. Outside, ball 1 from Kremlich to Garrity. Once again, the biggest thing for sidearm pitchers is the ability to keep the ball on the ground. And 1 ball on the ground could end this game. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed for a 1-1 count from Kremlich to Garrity as Clay Cutter is on first base. Kremlich gets his pitch from Mastillo. 1-1 pitch. He sets, delivers. Fouled off. 1-2 for Kremlich on Garrity. As Kremlich sets on the mound as Garrity takes his time to step in. And he is ready as Kremlich gets his pitch. As he sets, delivers, as that's a ball. It'll be a 2-2 count now on Garrity. As Kremlich gets his pitch here, he sets, 2-2, and he delivers. As that is low, 3-2 will be a full count now for Kremlich. And here we go, 3-2 count on Garrity from Kremlich. And here's the pitch, throws, ball as he walks him. As there's 2 on with 1 out. With catcher Tyler Davis, number 18 for the Pioneers, up to bat.
Tyler Davis.
The best thing about having runners on right now, folks, is a ground ball could end this game, but it's got to happen first. So Kremlich will face Davis with 2 on now, 1 out. Top of the 9th. He sets, delivers, inside high. 1-0 on Davis. It's Kremlich. He has to keep those balls down. That's the dangers of being a sidearm submariner, is if that ball hangs, there could be an issue. And Mastillo will come have a conversation with Kremlich with runners at second and first. Once again, folks, there is 2 outs to go from a Tommyknocker winner. We are up 9 in the top of the 9th. As there's runners on second and first, and Tyler Davis up with a 1-0 count from Jason Kremlich, number 23 for the Tommyknockers. As the home fans are getting a stomp clap going. As Kremlich steps off the mound, Davis takes his time too. Here's the pitch. Outside, great catch and save by Mastillo to save the advancing runners there, as that's a 2-0 count. And Kremlich sets, checks second, delivers. Strike, 1-2-1 on Davis. Once again, checks second, sets, delivers. Ball, 3-1.
3-1 count on Tyler Davis. We'll see if he has the green light. I'm sure he does in this 9-run ball game.
3-1. Kremlich gets his pitch.
Here's the 3-1 home.
Sets, delivers, swung on what I do believe would have been ball 4. As it was on the inside there. But that'll be a full count now as Davis swings and hits it foul. 3-2. Kremlich gets his pitch from Mastillo. 3-2 count. 1 out. Top of the 9th. 13-4. Tommyknocker lead. Here's the pitch. Walks him. As that's ball 4, as the bases are now loaded with 1 out. And he will face first baseman number 25, Mikey Felton now. As Brandon Cowan, pitching coach, will come out to the mound to talk to Kremlich. And Once again, earlier in the game, head coach Tom Carty was ejected for arguing a call at first base. So he is not in the building right now.
Tommyknocker website. We have a quality survey that gets some answers from you, and you'll find it under the sponsors category. And everybody that fills out a quality survey will get themselves a free batch of popcorn at their next home game, or the next game that they attend. So go on over to the Mining City Tommyknockers website, fill out that quality survey, and get yourself some popcorn for your next trip to the ballpark.
And there you go, folks. There is a survey on the Tommyknockers website. If you fill that out, help us improve our fan experience, you can grab yourself a free popcorn next time you're at the game. Kremlich will face Felton with the bases loaded here. 1 out. Here's the pitch. Strike 1 to Felton. Side venture on what Coach Brandon Cowan told him. He said, trust it. Throw strikes. Here's the pitch. As that's hit, what could be a double play? Safe. Almost a double play. It's interesting that Dabrowski could stretch and get that one, but Felton, who actually got to first, had to dive off of the bag earlier and got an out while diving to make a catch.
Number 2,
in which they said his foot was still on the bag while he was in air. And that call is what got Tom Carty ejected from the game, as first baseman number 25, Felton, dove for a ball to save an error, but still somehow got the out. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, as Frank is trying to put up some runs here after his home run yesterday. 0-1 with 2 outs now, runners on the corners for Jason Kremlich. Here's the pitch, as that is low for a ball. Mastillo gets up, tosses it to him, and a 1-1 now with 2 outs. It is now a 13-5 game after that double play did not happen, so a runner scored on the fielder's choice. Now here's a pitch from Kremlich. Inside, almost gets him. Had he not turned, that would have hit him and loaded the bases. That would have loaded the bases for him and would have been big. But instead, he dodges that pitch, and it's a 2-1 count from Kremlich. And here it goes. Swing and a hit right back up. And that's the ball game, folks, as Ruggiero grabs it and steps on second. Your final is 13-5. Tommyknockers win the second game out of 3. The final game will be played tomorrow night. Kyle Wellman, number 36, gets the win. Tomorrow night, 5:35 first pitch, the final home game of this stand, and the final game against the Pioneers tomorrow night. Don't miss it, folks. It's going to be a beautiful day. Come on out and enjoy it. We'll be back tomorrow night. Have a great night. Go Tommyknockers.